Okay, so right here, guys, we're going to graph this. I'm actually starting from the bottom up. The first thing I'm going to talk about are the transformations. When I look at that, there's two transformations, y'all. So the first transformation is what is happening inside parentheses. Remember, it's always opposite. This graph has been shifted 1 unit to the left. And then that -6 at the end, you know that's your K value. This graph has been shifted 6 places down below the origin. So how do you graph transformations? You always start with a vertex, guys. Remember, your vertex is just HK. So we're going to write -1, -6. After you identify the vertex, plot the dot at -1, 6. I'm sorry, -1, -6, way down here. And then what do you do after that? You grab your red pen and you draw your axis of symmetry, y'all. Remember, your axis of symmetry goes straight through your vertex. Remember, it's dashed because it's not part of the graph. But it does have arrows. Make sure you put arrows on it. And your axis of symmetry is always the H value. What is the H value? -1. So x equals -1. All right, from here, guys, we don't have a lot of room to draw a sideways chart, movement chart, but we don't need a lot of room. This will be fine. This is plenty of space because we're only going to do it twice. We're only going to work out this little table twice. So, from the vertex, I'm going to move to the left just a little bit because I'm lazy and I don't want to do a lot of work. I'm just going to move 1 place to the left. So I'm going to write a -1 there because I went to the left. Left is negative movement. And then it's going to be the A value times that -1 squared. Y'all, what is the A value when it's not written? It's just a 1. Good job. So when I do my order of operations in that middle piece, -1 times itself is +1. So I'm going to go up 1 unit. So remember, from the vertex, 1 place to the left, 1 place up, and put a dot right there. So remember, I'm lazy. I don't want to do a lot of work. Y'all, I'm not plugging in +1 because I'm just going to use symmetry to plot that other dot. So I'm going to go 2 places to the right and then fill in my middle piece of my table here. 2 squared is just a +4. So remember, from your vertex, go 2 places to the right, but this time you got to go up 4 places. And then that's it for the sideways chart. Now just use your symmetry. Oh, we got a y-intercept there. Don't forget, that's your y-intercept for that blank over there to the left. And remember, y'all, you got to draw this graph all the way to the top. So do the best that you can. Draw your U. And then I'm just going to kind of do the best I can. All right. So this graph goes up forever. Since it goes up forever, it's impossible to have a maximum, which means it has a minimum. The minimum is the K value. So remember, your K value is -6. Your domain is -infinity to +infinity. And then your range, well, it has a minimum of 6, so it starts at the 6, but it goes up forever. And then the y-intercept, the good news is we don't really have to do order of operations. We plotted that dot. That's at 0, -5. And then this graph crosses the x-axis twice. So we're going to put 2 here for the number of x-intercepts. And then that's it.